What is up, guys? Eric here with Team Extends. We're going to bring you guys another Mermail combo tutorial. So this time, this combo, it's the same standard Neptibus line. Neptibus 1 water and a bunch of discards, but it does not end on a Testudo lock. See, the Testudo lock, as good as it can be, you know, against decks like Dragotail and the like, it's not good against every deck. You know, if you play against, say, Yummy, or if you play against a deck like Sky Striker, Testudo locking your opponent barely does anything. So, you know, you really want to have other combo lines figured out in case you minstrel and look at your opponent's hand and see that they're on a deck that Testudo does not work against. You can go down this route and hand loop them rather than play into, you know, into their hands pretty much. So the combo obviously starts off by normal summoning your Neptibus. If you're going to use Neptibus's effect, you're going to send your Atlantean Dragoons for cost. You're going to add your Abyss Rhine, then you're going to trigger your Dragoons, you're going to add your Minstrel. Here, you're going to Minstrel away a non-consequential water, and you're going to rip one from their hand. So, every time I hand loop, I will use this die in order to signify that I've ripped that many cards. So we've ripped one card from our opponent's hand so far. So from here, then you use Rhine and tribute the Neptibus. You summon the Coelacanth, and then the Neptibus will activate mandatory trigger to revive an Atlantean, so we revive the Rhine. Then from here, you use the Coelacanth. You will discard a card, and you will summon your Grethus, your Butterfly Fish, and your Pike. So note that in this combo, you may have to have one non-water in order to get the full effect. So like the card you'd want to discard would have to be a non-water card, but this, I mean, if you're playing as much non-engine as I am, that is not unlikely. But even if not, you can mold around it and kind of figure it out. So next, we will Xyz summon for the Liver-True Dragon. Now, you're going to use Liver-True Dragon. You're specifically going to detach the Butterfly Fish. You're going to add back your Atlantean Dragoons. And you're going to Synchro Summon for 7. You're going to go into your White Aura Monoceros, and the Monoceros effect will target the Pike to revive, and then the Pike will discard Atlantean Dragoons. You will add your Shadow Squad, and then Dragoons on a new chain will add Rolling Glacier. And here you're going to Xyz summon for the Abyss Trite, and then Abyss Trite effect will revive your Gluttonous. So that leaves you with 5 waters in grave. So you're going to drop Rolling Glacier and rip 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Then you're going to Synchro Summon Gluttonous and Pike. You're going to make your Prima Donna, and then because cards were sent to the graveyard, you're going to trigger your Butterfly Fish. You're going to discard your Shadow Squad, special summon the Butterfly Fish under the zone that the Liver-True Dragon is in, and then you're going to trigger Shadow Squad on a new chain, and you're going to summon Neptibus from the deck, as weird as that sounds. Then you're going to link up the Butterfly Fish and the Liver-True Dragon. You're going to go into your Coral Anemone. You're going to use your Coral Anemone. You're going to revive your first copy of Neptibus. By the way, you've ripped 2 more cards. My apologies. So you've ripped 3 cards technically so far. Then you're going to Synchro Summon for 9. Then you're going to make Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier. So now Trishula will rip another card, so that rips 4 cards. And then Prima Donna will shuffle the one card that you banished off of the Minstrel back into their deck. Quite literally ripping them for 4, because Minstrel would technically give them the card back at the end phase, but the Prima Donna prevents that, literally ripping them for 4 cards. From here, then you just extend even further, you know, into the Poseidra Abyss. And you link up the Poseidra Abyss and the Coral Anemone into the Mermail King Neptibus, and then Poseidra Abyss will discard a card, and then you will revive 3 cards. So here you will revive Rhine, Shadow Squad, and Gluttonous. So your opponent should have 1 card left in their hand. What you're going to do is you're going to use Shadow Squad. You're going to discard your last card, so you will end on no cards as well. But this is fine because you're going to be you know, effectively locking them out of the game. So you discard your last card, make everything on your field level 7, including the Trish and the Mulan. and then you can link off the Shadow Squad and the Rhine. And you can make Abyss Alatia. You can use the Grievous. They have one card left in their hand, so you will revive while level 1, and it'll be Neptibus. And remember, this was made to be a level 7. So then you can Synchro for 8 into Dragite, and then you can go effect of Gluttonous to increase Dragite's attack permanently by 200 per card in your opponent's hand, so it'll be 200 points, so it'll be 3,200. And then you can Exceed Summon from there, and you can make your Mermail Disguise. So this ends you on 1 spell and trap negate and 1 monster negate, as well as looping your opponent for 4 cards. As well as if they are to destroy your board, Alatia will revive something, King Neptibus will add something, and also King Neptibus prevents all your cards from being targeted. It's not the most effective combo, like there are definitely ways to break this board, but like on 2 cards, they better have a breaker and a starter, and that breaker better be really good. It better be something like a Dark Ruler, and they better have something that they better have a starter that just absolutely gets them everything and clears your board. So I think this combo is pretty effective in what it does. I think it's pretty crazy. I don't think it's the best combo by far. Like, I mean, if you open a Dragoons, you can make this combo a little better by getting to a heavy infantry, so you can discard off of Alatia. But as it stands here, this is the like the standard Neptibus, 1 water and then dump a bunch of discards line. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I really appreciate the views you guys give us. Eric here with Team Eccentric, and I'm signing out.